You think paradise is far away? Think again. Some of the most jaw-dropping islands on Earth are just a short flight from Europe. Crystal clear waters. Sun that never quits. Food that'll make you forget home. But there's something else hiding in these Mediterranean gems. Stories, secrets, and beauty that's shaped entire civilizations. From ancient ruins to untouched beaches, this isn't just a travel list. It's a journey through the most stunning islands in the Mediterranean. Let's dive into the 20 most beautiful Mediterranean islands to visit in your lifetime. Number 2, and one we leave you questioning the earth. Number 20. Santorini, Greece. You've seen the pictures: whitewashed buildings, blue domes, and sunsets that make your jaw drop. Yep, that's Santorini. Perched on the edge of a volcanic caldera in the Aegean Sea, this island is one of the most recognizable and, let's be honest, most romantic destinations on the planet. Walk the winding alleys of Oia and Phaira, where every corner looks like a movie scene. Dine at cliffside tavernas with food that's almost as good as the view. Hit the black sand beaches. Or take it up a notch with a catamaran cruise at sunset. Yes, it's as dreamy as it sounds. It's also one of Greece's priciest islands, so don't be surprised if you spot a celebrity or two sipping wine at the next table. But even if you strip away the fame, the glam, and the price tag, Santorini is still something special. The views, the vibe, the volcanic energy, it just hits different. Number 19. Naxos. Naxos doesn't always make the top of the list, but it absolutely should. It's the biggest island in the Cyclades, tucked southeast of mainland Greece, right in the heart of the Aegean Sea. But here's the kicker: while the other islands are all about dry hills and beach clubs, Naxos is green. Like, actually lush. You'll find valleys full of life, rocky coastlines, and miles of beaches where the sun doesn't quit. The main town, Naxos Ora, is a postcard come to life: whitewashed buildings, narrow alleys, and an old Venetian castle towering over the port. But the real scene stealer: the Port Era. It's this massive marble doorway standing alone by the sea, the only thing left of the Temple of Apollo from 530 BC. Watching the sunset through it. Straight up magic. Naxos is low-key legendary. Number 18. Sardinia, Italy. Sardinia isn't just a beach getaway, it's a full-blown time capsule floating between Italy and North Africa. This is Italy's second-largest island, and it's seen wave after wave of civilizations roll through. From ancient stone towers built nearly 4,000 years ago to medieval castles and hidden churches, the history here is wild and everywhere. But let's be real, most people come for the beaches. And yeah, they're stunning. The Costa Smeralda in the northeast is the go-to spot, with turquoise waters and white sand that look straight out of a luxury travel ad. Not a beach bum. No problem. Sardinia's rugged inland is made for hikers and climbers who want to trade the crowds for silence and epic views. History, adventure, and postcard beaches, Sardinia has it all. Number 17. Crete, Greece. Crete isn't just Greece's biggest island, it's one of its boldest. It's got this amazing mix of everything. One minute you're walking along a jaw-dropping coastline, the next you're deep in rugged mountains or rolling countryside lined with olive trees. The vibe? Totally split. Big, lively cities with tons of energy, then just a short drive away, quiet little villages where life slows down and coffee shops spill out into the streets. Now, if you're into history, this place is a goldmine. You can explore ancient ruins all over the island, including the legendary Palace of Knossos. That's right home of the Minoan civilization. Think labyrinths, myths, and some of the oldest structures in Europe. Crete's got beauty, depth, and stories that go way, way back. Number 16. Capri, Italy. Capri isn't just beautiful, it's legendary. Floating in the Bay of Naples, this island has been stealing hearts for centuries. According to myth, it's where sirens sang sailors to their doom. Yep, that kind of legend. Fast forward to ancient Rome, and even Emperor Tiberius couldn't resist it. He made Capri his home until his death in 37 AD. You can still visit his old hideaway Villa Jovis, perched high above the sea, with views fit for an emperor. But the real showstopper? The Blue Grotto. It's a sea cave you enter by boat, and when the sunlight hits just right, the whole thing glows this unreal electric blue. It's pure magic. Capri blends myth, history, and jaw, dropping beauty into one unforgettable experience. Please take a moment to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. Your support helps motivate us in making more interesting videos. Thanks. Number 15. Ibiza, Spain. Ibiza? Yeah, it's wild, but it's also way more than that. Sure, it's known around the world for legendary clubs, epic beach parties, and a nightlife scene that never sleeps. If you're looking to dance till sunrise, this is the place. But here's the thing, Ibiza isn't just for party people. Beyond the beats and late nights, there's some seriously stunning nature. Think turquoise waters, soft sandy beaches, and sunsets that'll stop you mid-sentence. It's also packed with charming old towns and peaceful spots perfect for families or anyone who wants to slow things down. Whether you're chasing music or just a little Mediterranean magic, Ibiza delivers both in style. Number 14. Corsica, France. Corsica is one of those places that feels like it's hiding in plain sight. It's tucked away in the Mediterranean, just southeast of mainland France and right above Sardinia. And it's absolutely packed with jaw-dropping scenery. We're talking rugged mountains, dramatic coastlines, and golden beaches that go on forever. The weather? Sunny almost all year round. If you're into hiking or climbing, the mountain trails here are next level. Prefer the sea? The crystal clear water is perfect for windsurfing, sailing, or just floating without a care. And here's something cool because of its wild, conflict-filled history. A lot of Corsica's cities are still heavily fortified. That means castles, citadels, and historic walls you can actually explore. It's nature, adventure, and history all wrapped into one seriously underrated island. Number 13. Corfu, Greece. Corfu's one of those places that just works for everyone. It's one of the greenest, most beautiful islands in the Ionian Sea, and it's been a favorite escape for decades. Part of the reason? It's super easy to get to. There's even an international airport right on the island, so no crazy layovers or boat hopping needed. But Corfu's real charm is in the mix. You've got golden sandy beaches on the west side, quiet little pebble coves on the east. Want to party? The nightlife is solid. Want to chill? There's space for that too. Then there's Corfu town, the historic heart of the island. You can literally walk through layers of history here, from Greek roots to Italian vibes, French touches, and even a bit of British flair. It's all packed into winding streets and pastel-colored buildings. Corfu doesn't try too hard. It doesn't have to. It just delivers. Number 12. Cyprus. Cyprus is where beach vibes meet deep history, and the mix is kind of amazing. It's the third largest island in the Mediterranean, and it's got everything. Golden beaches, buzzing cities, peaceful countryside, and some seriously jaw-dropping ancient sites. But here's where it gets interesting. Cyprus is actually split in two. The north is Turkish, the south is Greek Cypriot. And right in the middle, the capital, Nicosia, divided by a UN-patrolled green line. It's the last divided capital in Europe. Still, it's super easy to cross from one side to the other. And honestly, that's part of the experience. You get two cultures, two cuisines, and two perspectives all on one island. Cyprus isn't just a getaway, it's a deep dive into history, identity, and seriously good food. Number 11. Gozo, Malta. If you want peace, beauty, and history all without the crowds, Gozo is your spot. It's part of Malta, but way quieter and calmer than the main island. This place is all rolling hills, seaside views, and charming little towns that feel like they haven't changed in decades. Gozo's perfect for travelers who want something more off the beaten path. It feels remote, rural, and totally authentic. And here's the wild part. Gozo is home to megalithic temples that date back to around 3600 BC. Yes, some of the oldest freestanding structures in the world. These ancient stones aren't just cool to look at, they're a massive piece of human history. So if you're into slow travel, epic scenery, and mind-blowing archaeology, Gozo's got it all. Number 10. Sicily, Italy. Sicily isn't just an island, it's a world of its own. Sitting at the heart of the Mediterranean, it's the biggest island in the sea, and technically its own region of Italy. Just a couple kilometers of water separate it from the mainland, across the narrow Strait of Messina. But what really sets Sicily apart is its history. Pretty much every great Mediterranean civilization has passed through here: Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Normans, you name it. And they all left their mark. You can explore ancient Greek temples in Agrigento, stroll through Baroque churches in Palermo, and still feel the layers of culture in every street. And then there's Mount Etna. It's not just Europe's tallest volcano, it's still active. Watching it puff away in the distance is both beautiful and a little intense. Sicily is fiery, historic, and unforgettable. Number 9. Zakynthos, Greece. Zakynthos, also called Zante, is one of those places that looks like a postcard, but better in real life. It's the third largest of the Ionian Islands, and it's packed with jaw-dropping beauty. You've probably seen Shipwreck Beach in a photo. It's that iconic cove with white cliffs, turquoise water, and, yep, an actual shipwreck right on the sand. But that's just the beginning. Zante is the kind of island that has a little something for everyone. Laid-back beaches, epic sunsets, buzzing nightlife, quiet villages, you choose the vibe. One thing you can't skip: a boat trip to the Blue Caves up on the northern tip. Go early in the morning, and you'll see the light hit just right, turning the sea and cave walls a glowing, electric blue. It's seriously unreal. Zakynthos is straight-up Greek island magic. Number 8. Majorca, Spain. Majorca isn't just one of Spain's most popular islands, it's a full-on Mediterranean dream. Part of the Balearic Islands, Majorca gets around 300 days of sunshine a year. Yeah, you heard that right, 300. With quiet coves, limestone mountains, citrus orchards, and sleepy stone villages looking out over the sea, it's basically designed for relaxing. But don't let the calm fool you, there's way more going on here than just beach vibes. The island's packed with history. You'll find Roman and Moorish ruins, ancient streets, and stunning architecture everywhere you look. The capital, Palma, is where the energy kicks up with a buzzing nightlife scene and culture for days. And if you love design, don't miss the Royal Palace with its intricate Moorish style, or the Palma Cathedral, which looks like something straight out of a fairy tale with its towering Gothic facade. Majorca has layers, and every one of them is worth exploring. Number 7. Ischia, Italy. Ever heard of Ischia? It's this volcanic island just off the coast of Naples. Most tourists head straight for Capri, but honestly, Ischia might just be the real gem. It's got wild, dramatic scenery. Picture tiny pastel towns and ancient castles clinging to rocky cliffs. It's like something out of a fantasy film. And the best part? It's only about an hour's ferry ride from the mainland. Now, the showstopper here is Castello Aragonese. This massive 15th century castle is perched on its own little rocky island like a stone guardian rising from the sea. Its towering walls and old fortifications are seriously epic. You don't just visit it, you feel it. Number 6. Menorca, Spain. Let's talk about Menorca, Spain's quiet little secret in the Balearic Islands. While everyone's partying in Ibiza or crowding Mallorca, Menorca stays calm, chill, and beautifully untouched. It's got this laid-back vibe that feels way more authentic. The beaches, unreal. Secluded coves, clear turquoise water, and those cliffs, like nature's own theater backdrop. The main towns are cozy, with breezy waterfronts, tons of great restaurants, and just enough history to keep things interesting. But here's the twist. Head inland, and you'll stumble on ancient stone monuments called talus. Giant T-shaped relics built thousands of years ago. No one really knows how or why they're there, and that just makes them cooler. If you're after peace, beauty, and a touch of mystery, Menorca's calling. Please take a moment to click the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. Your support helps motivate us in making more interesting videos. Thanks. Number 5. KRK, Croatia. Just south of Rijeka, sitting in the huge Bay of Kvarner, is the golden island of Krk, that's spelled KRK, no vowels, just vibes. It's actually connected to the mainland by a massive 1,400-meter bridge, so getting there's a breeze. And once you're on the island, total adventure zone. Krk's got everything: hiking trails, epic biking routes, and plenty of water sports to dive into. Think rugged hills, secret bays, and sweeping views that stretch from the mountains to the sea. Fun fact, KRK isn't just another pretty island. It's the largest in the Adriatic and the most populated. Every summer, it's buzzing with Croatian locals and European travelers soaking up the sun and exploring the outdoors. If you're into active getaways with serious views, Krk's got your name on it. Number 4. Mykonos, Greece. Mykonos, the island where glam meets tradition. Known for being one of the most cosmopolitan spots in all of Greece, Mykonos is more than just a party scene, it's a postcard brought to life. Wander through Mykonos town, and you'll get it. It's a total maze of tiny streets, all lined with whitewashed houses and splashes of bright blue. Cafes, little boutiques, bars, and restaurants are tucked into every corner. And here's the cool part: despite all the buzz and tourism, the town hasn't sold out. Strict building rules have kept its classic Cycladic charm intact. No high-rises, no modern clutter. Just timeless style and that authentic island feel. It's a perfect mix of luxury and old-school Greek beauty.
Number 3. Elba, Italy. Elba feels like a hidden treasure floating in the Mediterranean. Surrounded by crystal clear water, this island's got it all: sun-soaked beaches, quiet little coves, and dramatic landscapes that look straight out of a painting. But Elba isn't just a pretty face. It's also famous as the place where Napoleon was exiled. Yep, that Napoleon. And you can still feel the history in the air. Just 10 kilometers off the Italian mainland, Elba is actually the third largest island in the country. And as you cruise along the coast, you'll stumble across charming villages and seaside towns packed with local flavor. From the rich culture to the unforgettable views, and yes, the food's amazing too. Elba is the kind of place that leaves a mark.
Number 2. Malta. If you're into history, epic architecture, and island vibes, Malta's got your name on it. Smack in the middle of the Mediterranean, between Sicily and North Africa, this island nation has seen it all. We're talking castles, churches, ancient temples. It's like flipping through the pages of a real-life history book. Because of its location, Malta's been ruled by just about everyone: Romans, Moors, Knights, the British. And you can see the mix everywhere you go. On the main island, you'll stumble across ancient Roman ruins, jaw-dropping Baroque cathedrals, and temple complexes that are even older than the pyramids. Malta isn't just beautiful, it's legendary.
Number 1. Rhodes, Greece. Rhodes isn't just another Greek island, it's a time machine with a beach pass. It's the biggest island in the Dodecanese, and it's packed with ancient ruins, buzzing beach resorts, and some of the best windsurfing spots in the country. And please know that it has the longest summer of any Greek island. You can still catch serious sunshine all the way into November. Start in Rhodes town, the island's capital. Once you step inside the old city walls, it's like you've gone back to the 14th century. Cobblestone streets, stone archways, and that epic palace of the Grand Masters. It's now a history museum, but it still feels like something out of a fantasy novel. Beyond the city, you've got the ancient Acropolis of Lindos, perched high with stunning sea views. And if you want something totally unexpected, head to the Valley of the Butterflies. Yes, that's a real place. Rhodes is where history, nature, and island life all collide, and it's unforgettable. Thank you for staying till the end of this video. Please don't forget to take a moment to click of the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. Your support helps motivate us in making more interesting videos. Thanks, and see you in the next one.